Hey, what's up everybody? This is Saint Krauss. This is gonna be my first video, and as you can see, I have done a terrible job at recording because I do not know what exactly it is to do to get 1080p quality out of an Xbox recording. And I'm limited to 10 minutes, so that's kind of hard to achieve on an Xbox. Probably in the future I'm gonna be streaming it to my PC and then recording it from there. But so far I've shown you what the options you can take as far as meals. And this is not a speed run in any case. I'm just trying to share what I learned so far. I guess I've played Monster Hunter I've been playing for it about a little less than a month. And yeah, we got this Xbox One last month. So here's my attempt at trying to get the, what do you call this, going through the name's Laviasoth quest because it's been interesting to see what decorations I get, and hope you guys can pick up a couple of things that I've learned. So with dual blades, it's kind of harder than usual because of Laviasoth's armor. It gets in the way of things, and I understand that it's supposedly weak to fire. Well, fire makes it melt, but at the same time, it's a fire element monster, so I really didn't want to use fire element weapons just to get past the shell. So I employed the use of the environment, and of course, what a bad time to actually be dropped by the wyvern at the before reaching the camp. So I'm just gonna go there. Again, not a speed run, so meh. All right, so I'm going this direction because I just want to get that wiggly itchy for the stamina, and we'll take the shortcut behind the base. Usually, the way I record stuff is I usually record them while playing. I'm not used to this kind of commentary post gameplay method. I used to do a lot of videos for mobile, but I'm sick and tired of the mobile platform. It's usually pay to play, and I've switched back to console after you just get better experience from it, and only pay once. All right, so I picked up the slinger torch pods because those are going to be essential in the battle against the Laviasoth. And auto aim needs to be disabled for this. Um, Having auto aim makes this fight really impossible. This method impossible because it's gonna keep on sticking to Laviasoth, and the trick is to actually just aim at the ground and try to do an estimate of where exactly Laviasoth's head, or at least the body, is gonna be. So try to aim where his head is going to be, and as soon as he comes up, he goes over it. It doesn't really take time to just melt it. As soon as a body part gets in contact with it, it just melts the armor. So and then as a drawback, if you miss the head, please try to get its body onto the thing. So here's a nice placement of the torch, and I'm free to do whatever I want. So with the impact mantle, I'm trying to get in a second stun, but for some reason he keeps on diving. So when he dives, I basically just sharpen my tools. I've got speed sharpening level 3 on it because I'm using 3 Gala armor, and it's very it's very generous in terms of slots. I really didn't have anything to put in there, so I put in 3 speed sharpenings and one that gem that keeps the protective polish. That's it. That's pretty useful. So here I am trying to get my hits in, and there's like one torch. Yeah, there it is. One, if you run out of torch pods, you can go and take it off the ground here in this area, and it's really all over the place. But, generally what you want to do is not spam it and run out of it in the middle of the fight, because then you're gonna have you're gonna lose some DPS because you don't have any torch pods. And this build depends on the torch pods, or this method rather. I'm not into builds. I'm a complete noob. This is just something that I wanted to share, just in case anybody. I've been seeing a lot of complaints on the online on Reddit saying that this guy's a pain in the ass to to fight because of the shell, because of how many times he becomes unavailable. I think there was one video also that advised to use the down pod, but really this, I like this starting side because one, you always know where he's going to start going. He's going to be starting off at the far bottom left portion of the map, and being that predictable, it's a little, makes the fight a little bit easier. You can even go there, plant a what do you call this, a paralysis or a pitfall trap, and then you can put a couple of barrel bombs, and that's gonna make the fight easier. But I stopped doing that because it was so hectic. I didn't want to worry about that. I didn't want to consume resources and all that. So with a 15-minute fight, well, I don't know how long this one. Well, it's obviously less than 10 minutes because I was able to make the complete recording out of it. So he's off to the second area. It's going to be either one of the adjoining rooms. Unfortunately for me, he went to the one without the lava, which I prefer. So I'm just picking up these phase stones because it has a chance to drop warp phase stones as well. And again, I'm not speed running it, so basically I just want to meet the target of 10 minutes before the Xbox cuts me off. All right, so here I am with, although this one doesn't have lava, this one has the trap, which is going to be very useful. You just have to be mindful of the, how often it activates. If it's glowing bright red, bright orange, then that's the time that you want to kind of kite Laviasoth into the funnel. If you're in the other area, you can strap on your temporal mantle, and then I think I do have health regen on the on the sword, on the dual blades. So even if I don't have like that skill that protects you from lava, I just make it back. And the thing is, I like the lava plays because you can spam your dual blade attacks and not worry about positioning torch pods, or just make sure that you're fighting. I know that's really bad advice, but it takes some time to get used to. I actually have another clip on that, which I don't know if I'm going to share because I don't want to go through this again. It's really bad quality. 720p I think is the default for Xbox One. And I'm going to just try streaming it to the PC, see if I can get a higher definition. I could go with 1080p, but I can't kill this boss in 2 minutes, which is the limit for 1080p recording. So here we go. I think looks like the boss is about to go down anytime soon. So you'll notice that at some point in time at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, I'm going to choose the paralysis trap. Oh, there it is, shock trap. So I was expecting to actually do that, but something odd happened. I was just looking at the mini map. I just want to make sure that the skull's up, and then his tail caught on fire on in the trap, and then the skull just popped up all of a sudden. So that's the go signal. Anyway, so the tips in this video, just to summarize, use your torch pods efficiently, and you should be fine. The builds, just go back, rewind, and see what I have. I think I went through them in the beginning of the video, as well as the decorations with the meat, with the skills for the meals. It depends on how confident you are. If you feel confident and you want to just focus on DPS, go with the meat. If not, go with elemental resist if you don't have the elemental resist, or go with the HP 50. All right, thanks, and have a good one.